Welcome to our podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we discuss how meeting loved ones reduces early death risk. You must be visiting your families or friends during the holiday season. And if not, you would feel the urge to do so after listening to this. Not socializing with friends or families may lead to an increased risk of your premature death. According to a new study published in the journal BMC Medicine, social isolation or loneliness may increase the risk of premature death by 39%. We examined 2 different types of loneliness and 3 different types of social isolation, and we found that each of these were associated with a higher risk of dying, said Hamish Foster, first study author and clinical research fellow at the School of Health and Wellbeing of the University of Glasgow in Scotland during a press briefing. The authors of the study measured the sense of loneliness based on 2 major factors: how often participants felt they could confide in someone close to them and how frequently they felt lonely. The authors measured the participants' social isolation by these 3 factors: whether they lived alone, how often they were visited by friends or families, how often do they engage in group activities. They took into account these 3 factors to detect any link between meeting with families or friends and risk of dying a premature death. Data from over 450,000 participants was studied for over a period of 12 years. These people, aged between 40 and 69, were recruited between 2006 and 2010 and were given a questionnaire about their social life. Researchers followed up with them 12 years later, and the results were shocking. Researchers found that those who were more frequently visited by families or friends had their risk of dying a premature death reduced by 39%. Interestingly, meeting and engaging with people who were not loved ones didn't reduce the increased risk of premature death. These close contacts may have provided more practical support or be more likely to identify subtle deteriorations in the health and well-being of an individual, the authors concluded. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.